Oh, we're living in a dark time, a time of fear, a time of, dare I say it, terror. The COVID plague is dividing us against each other, and it, along with the divisive politics of certain factions who I shall not name, conservatives, will continue to push us apart, pitting us against each other. And we look for a protector, a savior, a hero who will defend us from everything that we are being told to be afraid of. And here's the bully who tells us to hate and fear the dissenting voices of those who are sick and tired of injustice, who tells us that the angry voices of those who have raised their fists up against oppression are somehow raised up against us and not him, and that only he can protect us from those people who dare lift their faces up out of the dirt and demand justice. And he tells us that the status quo is the natural order of things, and that these people who are dissenting, who are speaking out, are somehow enemies of the status quo. They are the enemies of nature and of life, but in truth it is he who devours the world. He and his minions, his armed goons, devour the world and destroy us, and command us to grovel to them and obey them and submit to them in exchange for their divine protection. A protection that we are not ever really going to receive, but we will be given the illusion of protection as he beats down those who do not grovel to him and says, "Behold, look what I'm protecting you from," as though those dissenting voices that rally against him were somehow also raised against us. But they weren't. They weren't raised against us. They were raised on our behalf. And he has fooled us again with his lies, and he has bamboozled us into believing that only he can protect us from the nightmare that he has created, and that we are powerless, and that it is every man for himself, and that he and he alone can protect us from the consequences of what he has done. And we are commanded to believe on faith that which we are spoon-fed in the media. And so we are commanded to submit to our bully, to grovel to our bully, to stroke his ego and to stroke his penis with equal fervor, knowing that he will pretend to protect us, even as he plunders us, even as he brutalizes us, even as he brings us terror, degradation, and death. Yet we must grovel to him obediently, because he will not tolerate dissent. He will not tolerate disobedience. He will not tolerate questions of his own divine right to dominate us. Are you a man or a dog? When the bully tells you, roll over, play dead, you will know.